I've never seen this thing before.
It kind of reminds me of a space shuttle.
It's beautiful. I think it feels, even though I don't hold instruments often, it feels really comfortable.
It feels so nice, so just...
Beautiful.
Oh, I like that.
I can play it like a guitar.
Ooh.
I can play it like the keyboard that I use.
It's just a good way to like get a good feel of the instrument.
It's cool how you can almost barely touch it and kind of you still get the sound, but then the harder you do it, it's got that attack, you know.
Not knowing much about musical equipment, to be able to play it, just plugging it into my phone and using an app.
As a jazz musician, I would fall in love with this.
If I brought it to school,
This feels very similar to my ukulele as far as like the sensitivity too.
Yeah, that's wild.
There's not like a delay or anything, so it's great. Like when I'm playing.
Wow, so you can play two notes on the same string at the same time, which is virtually impossible with any other stringed instrument. Ah. I need to spend a little time with this in another room.
that's all I get to rock out.
When I was 8 years old, I learned to play the violin. And as a teenager, picked up the guitar. I ended up getting a PhD in sound studies, researching the ways that we listen to and make sound in our everyday lives. And what I realized is everyone plays with music, and music is a fundamental human desire. What's missing is an instrument that can capture the full range of really just basic human gestures, whether it's tapping along with the drums, or strumming a guitar, or sliding along with the orchestra. And that's what we've been building. An instrument that can really translate your musical intention, your music, into sound. Our vision has been to build a musical experience that's simple and intuitive. And to do that, we had to start from the ground up. Now we've created an instrument that is smart enough to take any of those basic gestures and translate them into whatever music you want to make. This is a revolutionary idea. Traditionally, an instrument is played in one way. We've created an instrument that adapts to you, and you can play however you want to. Any position, any style, any sound. For the past 4 years, we've been developing this technology and refining our prototypes in Nashville, Tennessee, and exploring this concept with musicians from around the world. The result is a beautiful, minimal, and ergonomic design that's so much fun to play. We're in a really exciting time for musical expression, and the possibilities are limitless. We believe everyone has a part, and we want to inspire you to play your music.
Hi, I'm Sean Lee, co-founder of Bohemian Guitars. A couple years ago, we founded Bohemian Guitars in my parents' basement in Marietta, Georgia. We were inspired by the ingenuity of street musicians in my hometown of Johannesburg, South Africa. They couldn't afford to buy their guitars, so they would make them. Ever since, we've been building our own creations out of alternative materials. In order for us to expand our product range and give you exactly what you've been asking for, we need to raise enough funds so that we can meet our supplier minimums. We're really excited to announce our new product designs. And due to popular demand, we are introducing the Boho ukulele and the Boho bass. To top it all off, all of the instruments will be available in our 4 original designs as well as our 3 new ones. The physics of a Bohemian guitar are rather unique. On a traditional wooden body guitar, there's little interaction between the pickup itself and the body. On a Bohemian guitar, the electromagnet in the pickup interacts with the metal body, creating a harmonically rich tone that you cannot find in your standard electric guitar. We realized that beautiful music can come from the simplest of materials, so we started to upcycle and repurpose old materials to make awesome instruments. That's when we introduced the Boho series in 2012. When we first started, I was building all the guitars by hand. And while it was personal and customized, we realized that we needed to be more efficient. We've invested and worked really hard to build out our supply chain and processes. By partnering with leading guitar manufacturers, we've been able to eliminate unnecessary touch points, allowing us to keep quality at a premium and prices low. Since we were first funded by the crowdfunding community, we wanted to offer you our newest line first. We have created some packages and pricing that are unique to Indiegogo. So check out the latest designs on the page and grab yourself a guitar, bass, or uke. Thank you for your support, and welcome to Team Boho.
For an electric guitarist, playing the banjo has never been easier. You don't have to break the bank or climb a steep learning curve. All you need is Guitar Joe. Place it under the guitar strings, make a few adjustments, and you've got a banjo. Best twang for your buck.
The Jamstick Plus is the easiest way to learn how to play the guitar, period. It comes with apps for your iPhone or iPad to help you learn how to play. Download Jam Tutor on the App Store and learn without having to guess where to put your fingers. The Jamstick Plus never needs tuning. It uses your iPad, iPhone, or Mac to generate sound, and it already works with more apps than we can keep track of. You can learn and practice on your terms with the Jamstick Plus. We've seen users start playing chords in minutes with the Jamstick, and its portability can turn just about any environment into a practice or lesson studio. The original Jamstick was well received in 2014, but we knew there were improvements we wanted to get into more users' hands. We started by adding a magnetic pickup to give the Jamstick Plus a more traditional feel to your picking hand. And thanks to advancements with Bluetooth 4.0 technology, we equipped the Jamstick Plus with wireless Bluetooth connectivity that works seamlessly with Apple's new Bluetooth MIDI software. The Jamstick Plus has the same real guitar strings and real frets just like the original to best match the experience of putting your fingers on a guitar. And yes, the Jamstick Plus handles string bend and vibrato. The Jamstick Plus works with your iPhone or iPad to get great musical performance out of apps like GarageBand, Loopy, and hundreds of others. The Jamstick Plus is also a great MIDI controller for your Mac. In Yosemite, you can play any sound available in Logic, Ableton Live, Pro Tools, and other DAWs. We believe that crowdfunding hosts the biggest group of movers and shakers on the planet. It's also where the Jamstick originally found an audience. You represent the future of emerging technology and art, and that's the intersection we live in, and that's why we're here on Kickstarter. We want you to experience the Jamstick Plus firsthand, and we're asking you to help support this campaign so that together we can bring more people closer to the dream of playing music. You know, we've seen magic in the eyes of people when they play their first chord, or they strum a piano, or they produce their first song with the 6 strings of the Jamstick. And we can't wait to see what the Jamstick Plus inspires in your hands. Thanks for your support.